Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Raf G here for another awesome video here in the Affluent Minded YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button, like this video. We got some really important stuff going on in this video today. And I'm gonna talk about how we can overcome the mental barriers that keep us from reaching ever greater levels in our lives by first identifying where they come from. All right? So this is super important because, people talk about external results. They talk about do more, do this, do more. Those motivational videos. You see those? I like those motivational videos and they help sometimes, but you got to understand that even if work hard, do more, la la la, they say those things. Okay, cool, right. Work hard, do more. But if your mind is not wired for success or wired for the things you really dream of having, you need to reprogram your mind. It's not just a matter of doing more. It's a matter of reprogramming your mind. Okay, I'm going to talk about this process of reprogramming your mind, how to increase your level of awareness of what is blocking your mind. All right, so stay tuned to the end of this video. Got some really awesome stuff for you today. Okay, so here I am. I'm in a nature place. As you can see, you can hear the sound. I think you guys can hear in the background the sound of the stream, all right? So you got this stream here. This nice stream. You see a lot of rocks, right? You see this stream and you see rocks, okay? So what happens is that these rocks, okay, the stream represents the flow of life. So let's make a comparison here, okay? Let's compare the stream, the water flowing down, like the natural flow of life, like the natural potential we all have as human beings, okay? And to achieve whatever we want to achieve. Because I believe in God. If you are an atheist, I respect your opinion. I believe in God, so I hope you can respect my point of view, okay? So I believe we're all children of God. Right? And we have this potential inside of us to achieve greater and greater things because we have divine DNA in us because we are His children. I believe in that. Okay? All right. And what happens is we got this divine potential in us, and even if you don't believe in God, you believe that people have immense potential. Infinite potential. People have infinite potential. The human being is amazing. It has amazing potential. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, cool, we got this stream represents the human potential, okay, which is infinite. And these rocks in the way, you see, got a lot of big rocks going on here, right? These rocks represent the mental barriers that we end up having as we go along our lives. We are a child, and we always hear those children say, I don't know if you guys have a child in the home, or if you guys, I know, at one moment you guys ever heard a child say, when they start learning those big numbers, right? Oh, a billion, gazillion, a trillion, and they start saying those big numbers, okay? And they go crazy with that. Wow, what's after a billion? A trillion. What's after a trillion? And I don't even know what's after a trillion. But the kid wants to know. Right? And it just shows that a child has like an infinite potential mind. They don't stop at 10. They don't stop at 100. They don't stop at a million. They think about a billion, a gazillion. They want to, what is after a billion? What is after a trillion? Right? And it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So this same way that the child has this, right? The same way that the child has this way of being, it's infinite potential. But what keeps this child from achieving ever more is these mental barriers that get in the way. Okay, these mental barriers that can be represented by these rocks, like I showed you here. Okay, they keep them from what? Achieving all that they can. Because they let themselves, things they hear. Oh, you're not, stupid idea. Or maybe from even parents, they say, no, that's a stupid idea. I know of parents who shoot their kids' ideas down all the time. That's not a good thing to do, parents. Okay, so many of the adults nowadays are adults who had their ideas shot down, not just by parents, but by other adults or by other children, and it just blocks the infinite potential that can be achieved, and this is represented by these rocks. All right, but as we lift these rocks out of, imagine that this stream with these big rocks is like your mind, okay? And in order for you to have a stream that just flows naturally and flows abundantly, freely, you got to lift these rocks. Of course, we know that in order to lift these rocks in real life, we would need a tractor. Yeah, like a tractor, right? The one that, or some sort of other, mechanical vehicle, some other vehicle that would lift these rocks up, right? But we got to do that in our minds. Okay, I think it may be a little bit easier in our minds, or harder. Doesn't matter. But for us to achieve our infinite potential, we got to lift these rocks out of our mind. All right, and as we do that, we will naturally flow towards a more successful life, towards a more fulfilling life. And how do we know? How do I identify these rocks in my mind? That's the big question, okay? So the $1 million question, how do I identify these freaking rocks in my mind? Simple. You can start off by the things the parents told you when you were a child. Go back to when you were a child and remember the things that your parents told you, the limits they might have put on you, are their beliefs, the things that they transmitted to you, the words that they said, their beliefs. Go back to when you were a child. Travel back in time a little bit in your mind. Think about when you're in a dinner table, what your parents would say, what your dad not only would say to you, would say to your mother, or what your mother or father would say in the home. And write it down. Write down whatever your mother or father would say inside the home or outside the home, whatever. Things that you remember your mother or father saying. And see how much of those beliefs exist in your life nowadays. But be honest with yourself. You don't need to lie to yourself, man. You don't need to show anything to anybody. The first step to getting these rocks out of your mind is being honest about that, about what they said, and be honest to yourself and identifying what beliefs, what things your parents would say you still carry inside of you. Either it be with finances, either it be professionally, either it be with achieving any goals. Okay, just write down the things your parents would say to you. You know, the famous catchphrases your parents would say. All right? And then see how those phrases, those beliefs, behind those phrases, you carry with you unconsciously today, or consciously, whatever. Okay? Some of them are good things. Some of them you want to keep. Awesome. Good teachings. Awesome. But some of it, not. No parent is perfect. Some of those things you want to lift away from your brain, like you'd lift away these rocks. All right? So that's my challenge to you today. Do that. It's going to help out a lot. All right? Subscribe. Hit that like button. Share this message with other people. I think we can have a world with more people achieving their potentials ever more, and more happy people believe in their dreams more, not just working from 8 to 5. All right? All right, it was nice talking to you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.